It's Friday, August 30th, at 5:45 a.m. And this morning I had to get Chief's Head. Pretty big hike, about 16 miles, over 5,000 feet of gain, and that's about it. Sand Beach Lake. The water is like glass. See that moose, dude? That moose just was right behind me. Holy shit, scared the crap out of me. And I just turned around and it took off. Whoa. It was like 10 feet behind me. I was just sitting on this rock. Holy crap. Whew. There she is. I'm gonna go to the right. Kind of bushwhack through here. Stay away. Give her some room. Oh man. I read that moose have bad eyesight, but that was nuts. I literally was sitting on that rock for 30 seconds eating a snack, and I turned around to a moose and I flinched and then it started running. It scared me. Oh shit. So that was the end of the main trail. This trail is now like a social trail through the woods. It's not maintained until we get above tree line. We're at about 10:03 now. Last time I did Mount Orton, I went down there and kind of to the right of all those rocks and followed it up. This time I think I'm going to scramble up this and then go across, or maybe just go straight up. Yeah, just go straight up there. Just made it up there. It's pretty steep, pretty fun. It's Mount Orton there. We're gonna bypass that today. I did that last summer. There's a video too. Long 14er. There's our first view of Chief's Head. Third tallest peak in Rocky Mountain National Park. There's Alice. Man, that was tough going around. Let's see what we got here. There's that ramp up to Chief's Head. That ramp up to Chief's Head is a hell of a lot steeper in person. Oh, there's some elk out there. Way out there. But See if I can get him. Pretty awesome view of Longs right there. All those mountains. It's a pretty long hike. Pretty lonesome hike. There is absolutely nobody back here. I wanted to do this hike with somebody, but I couldn't find anybody. So I'm gonna do it solo. Here's a big old ramp. It's just heading up this ramp. It's pretty steep, but it's not really that bad because there's so many rocks to step on. But after 7 miles, it's a little tiring. Let's check this out. There's a Orton there. I might just go down the left on the way back. Made it to the top of all that steep stuff. About 13 minutes. Moving pretty quick. I don't know how much longer, maybe a mile. That's the summit. I made it to here, 7.5 miles. Took my pack off, take a little break. It's a rough hike. Just charging my phone, it's down to 35%. I'm still not even at the summit. Slow going. A lot of rock climbing. I'm not sure if that's the summit. This is rough though, I'll tell you what. I made it this far. See a drop there. That's the Glacier Gorge. Getting close to the summit. That's our 8 miles, up 5,200 feet of gain. We've made it to the summit of the third tallest peak in Rocky Mountain National Park. Chief said, "Ooh, some exposure right there, man." Some of the Chief said, Longs. Pretty awesome, man. This one solo. Sweet. That's the Glacier Gorge, McHenry's Peak. Look down there, it's Frozen Lake. You can see about half of Black Lake down there. Going across, Blue Lake. It's pretty awesome. The glacier carved this whole deal, this whole place. You can also see Mills and Jewel out there. This way you can see Mount Alice. Is it Desolation Peak? Ogallala and Ouzel, Copeland, the Indian Peaks. Sitting here eating lunch. No wind, no people, just me. My body's hurting. It's gonna be a rough 8 miles back. 50 years old is getting hard. I ran into two guys on the summit. They came up. They came from friggin' Longs over Pagoda. Come here, going to Alice, across all Ogallala, all those, and going all the way to Arapahoe, and then going back to 4th of July Trailhead. Couldn't believe it. It took 50 minutes to come down here from the summit. That was the hardest part, man. I'm glad that is over. Slow. Those rocks. Oh, we got a long haul. It was only half a mile, so lots of miles to go. Finally, some flat land. Oh. We're back at Orton. Just at the 10-mile mark. 6 more to go. I think I'm gonna do the same I did on the way in because I know it's the way it is. I don't want to make it any harder for myself at this point. It's this big, ginormous cairn. Where you get in the trees here, where you get in those rocks and drop down, and then completely in the trees. So in 3 hours, back to the main trail, Sand Beach Lake. So we got 4.2 miles to go. We got to finish the video, but the hike was 16 miles, 5,300 feet of gain, and took a little less than 11 hours. Now I'm camping over here at Olive Ridge.